First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. And listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So,
Yo, what's up, everybody? Y'all know what it is. It's Tales from the Jails. We're here live in Providence, USA. TNS Media Group with the team and the family. And, this is our live stream. This is what we do. We do live. We speak to the guests, speak about topics, speak about what's going on. Me and my counterpart, Brahim Jackson. I want to say thank you, everybody, for the support. We doing numbers by the grace of Allah, and also by the support we get from you guys. What's going on, Mr. Jackson?
Oh, man, I want to see how many people free this Monday.
Free this Monday?
I hope nobody went to jail or made a mistake that they can't take back. And I hope, if it was a situation, I hope people had the chance to sit back and think before they reacted. And when I say think, because I think everybody think and just go. But put an extra 5 seconds on that 15 or 10 seconds that you already thought about.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking. An extra 5 might change your whole life. Mm-hmm. I ain't saying you might still go. But what I'm saying is you might just be like, no.
John Michael, what's up? What's going on? Justin Porter, Mac_Vest_ski mask.
Where y'all at? Where my family at? Where y'all at? Let's talk about
Emmy
it.
Martinez. Everybody here today, as we go on to what we got going on. But we got some special stuff going on today, man. We just talking about, being free and being, doing things the right way, man. So how was your weekend, man? What you do this weekend?
Oh, you talking about me?
Yeah.
This weekend, man, it was pretty sad, man. It was sad, man. It wasn't joyous at all.
What was sad about you?
See, but that's the first thing that comes to your thoughts is just a giggle.
No, I'm saying.
Like giggle.
Yeah.
It was sad, bro. And
I was with you. I was with you.
No, you wanted to say it. I still was sad.
And I was looking at yourself. You ain't want no problem. I looked right at yourself.
And I was sad. It was no problem to give because I was sad. I wasn't angered. I wasn't. I was sad this weekend, man. This weekend was harsh on me, man. I'm a human being, man. Mm-hmm. I couldn't go to the movies if I wanted to but I paid bills. Mm-hmm. I paid my rent. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Phone bill paid. But I'm broke. I'm broke. I'm like, damn.
You're actually really rich when you pay your bills.
Yeah, you are. You are, because you got a roof. Because, boy, when I went outside, I ran to the car to get my lighter, right? Because I forgot it. I came back and, I'm in the crib by like 9 o'clock early because I ain't got no funds to go out to have fun. So I come back in, whatever. I go get the lighter. I put a little hoodie on the wheel parked right in front of the crib. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready to put a T-shirt on, but I'm like, because I'm going right to I go outside, man, it probably was the coldest day of the year thus far. And I'm like, well, damn. I'm in this mug, man, and I'm doing me, man, and but at the end of the day, I'm free. I got a roof, I got hot water, I got food in the crib. It's a lot of things with it, man. It's a lot of things that I have that I don't have. I got more than I have than I don't have, if that makes any sense, Tawfiq.
Mm-hmm.
But the mind, how it plays tricks on you to be maybe that's a good thing too, a drive.
A drive?
Maybe it's a drive to have more than what you currently have in a situation. What you think, Fee?
I mean, for me, yeah. I mean, sometimes, just based on what you saying, you said you was chilling. I had to drag you out the crib to come help me do something. And we was chilling. We went got some, oh, dang, I forgot. We went got some good food from, what's it called, Deborah's? Huh?
Oh, Deborah's Kitchen?
Deborah's Kitchen. Yo, don't forget, go to Deborah's Kitchen on Girard Avenue.
What in Girard?
I forget the actual address, but
we was further down near the wall.
Yeah,
near where
it's right there. What's that? Is that I forget what it is, but listen, if you Google it, it's Deborah's Kitchen on Girard Avenue. They had some good food, man. We had some. I got some turkey wings from. I know I love turkey wings, so I got some turkey wings. I told them I'm gonna give them a shout out. So if y'all ever in Philly, or if y'all live in Philly, you go. If y'all might know about Deborah's Kitchen because y'all from down north with the F. So y'all know about Deborah's Kitchen, but the food was actually pretty good there, man. And I enjoyed myself there. You know, watched a little bit of the Lakers game, then got up out of there. But yo, shout out to y'all. Now,
it's 2608 West Girard Avenue.
Yeah,
2608 West Girard Avenue, Deborah's Kitchen.
Okay, so yeah, they know about that. He up on that. I had the turkey wings.
I had the turkey. I inhaled the turkey wing. I had, but they ran like they flew off or something. I thought I was hollering back.
You ate the turkey wing bones and everything.
I'm ready to holler back in there like, Miss Deborah, like, where's the turkey wing at? Like, I thought it came to life and flew away.
Yeah,
that's how crazy it was.
Because you ate eating the bones and everything. I don't do it.
I ain't eat the bones, but I gnawed them.
I ain't never seen a platter that clean, brother.
You ain't never been around a dude that just got out from doing a whole lot of time in jail where it get crunchy at and everything count.
You snorted the platter. I seen you like.
I was hungry.
All I heard was, and the platter was gone.
I was on duty. I was hungry, not on duty. Come on, we got to stop that, man. The fans don't want to hear that no more.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, man. So when you're in prison, right? We spoke about the meals and the food plans and everything that go on in prison. But when you're in prison, and are you ever missing? Think about like home cooked meals like that.
Yes, every day.
Like baked mac.
Every day because baked you're wings. Not getting nothing of that caliber in there. Nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, man. It's a terrible situation because you go to jail, you miss out on everything in prison, man. So. I want to know, did anybody get locked up this weekend? I know we told y'all to chill. You watched that fight, Shakur. What y'all think about Shakur and Teofimo Lopez? That was a we talked about it on TBISC that was going to be a wash, and it was. I was a little disappointed that Teofimo he didn't put up a fight at all. He tried to fight, but he couldn't get it done, man. I know a lot of people watch boxing here, but man, that jump was crazy. Yo, what's up, Dot? I see you in there. What's going on? So let's get into this episode, man. A little bit. A few things have been. There's been a lot going on out here in the world of like people being arrested, people going to jail, and people being released, people coming home. You spoke about a few weeks ago about how like the prison system is like as soon as somebody leaves out, somebody's coming back in.
Revolving door.
Like I'm
talking about ain't no money like that money. Ain't no money like prison money. Ain't nothing popping. Ain't nothing. I'm talking about car dealerships. I'm talking about Mercedes-Benz, Buick, whatever. Ain't nothing popping like the penal system. The lockdown. Ain't nothing I'm talking about, bro. The penal system is making money at an alarming rate. I'm talking about, to every one dude they let go home, 5 coming in. 5. It's way more people. Listen, they have dudes out here in the street walking around that got indicted by a grand jury 6 months ago, but they still out here. Police just ain't go get them yet. So whatever they doing from the time they get indicted or whatever, they just add that 6 months. Because once the grand jury indict you, they can come attain you any day. With a warrant, boom, we looking for you. Come on, let's get in here. Yeah. But with the beans, though, they not even coming for you yet. Probably due to no space, but we got our eye on him. We know where he at. So as soon as we ready to swoop in and get him, we get him. Which is a double plus, the 6 months that, since we got the indictment for him, we let him stay there because, blah, 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 blah. Then as soon as we went to go get him, he done more things in 6 more months. More things in 6 more months.
So people just, like it's like a revolving door, like you said. Like so, people coming in, people leaving out. The new people that's coming into the jails, a lot of these people they aren't always new convictions or new inmates. It can be people that was already being transferred from one jail to another, so forth and so. It's not just all new inmates coming in fresh off the streets.
No, it's inmates coming from other jails. You're really seldom. That's far few between if you get somebody to come straight there. But it happens. But the majority of the buses that get there, everybody coming from another jail.
Okay.
Everybody coming from another jail. You might get one. All right, just say you get 40 dudes every other week because a bus come every other week to an institution. You get 40 dudes. Out that 40 every other week, which is 80 dudes a month that's coming into that jail. 80 dudes is transferred besides the self-surrender.
We got a call coming in. Let's see what this is. Tell us from the jails.
Hello, Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. We got a jail call. Who we got on the call today? Who we speaking with?
It's me. It's Ameen Hurst.
Ameen Hurst from Philadelphia. What's up with you, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm good. How you?
I'm good, man. I'm glad you can get on the call with us today. Hold on 1 second. Toffee. All right, mom, take it like this. It's cool. All right, yo, Mean. So we're glad you can get you on the call with us, and but I wanted to speak with you today because we got some more things going on that we want to do with you later on down the line. But can you tell people where you're from and who don't know who you are?
Yeah, I'm from West Philly, 66 in Lansdowne, Old Brook Park. That's where I was raised at. I grew up in Delaware. Went to school out there and all that. Was traveling back and forth. I got caught up in the city.
Okay.
That's where I'm at today.
Now I'm asking you a question, man. So how much time you currently sentenced with?
I was currently sentenced to 55 to 110 years.
And how old are you?
Me, I'm 21.
You're 21.
Since I was 14.
You've been incarcerated since you was 14 years old?
Yeah.
Wow, man. And they gave you said 55 to 110 years.
Yeah.
Now, how long you been upstate?
I've been upstate since 24, but I got 6 in altogether.
And what's your current charges? What are you being charged with?
Allegedly, I'm being charged with 4 third-degree murders.
Wow. And now let me ask you another question as well. Now, you went to trial for these murders, of course, and then now was this a deal you took, or was this something that that you got found guilty and they gave you this term?
Well, I was actually backdoored by the system. I was told that I was getting a 25 to 50 and it was given 55 to 110.
Hold on, say it again.
I said I was backdoored by the system. I was told a number that I never got, and I was sentenced to 55 to 110.
Wow. And how did you feel when they sentenced you and gave you that time, the 55 to 110 years?
To be honest, I felt stuck, but I felt it was a way out at the end of the day, because the law knows best. It ain't over till it's over. I just keep my mind and mental strong, until I get back, I put myself in the situations that I'm in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This is a call from Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Somerset. This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
And now, go ahead.
It wasn't nothing that I can blame. It wasn't nobody I can blame, you get what I'm saying? I just was more so worried about my family, though.
And now that you come from Philadelphia streets, the rough streets of Philadelphia, and being charged, what you said, 3, homicides. Now, what were some of the biggest losses you took, man? Outside of your freedom, what's some of the biggest losses you took now that you incarcerated?
Biggest losses I took was losing my sister.
And how did you lose her?
She was murdered. She was killed, shot in the head in Christiana Mall, out of Delaware.
And was this something, a retaliation for something that you had going on, or was it just something that just randomly happened?
To be honest, we had no clue.
Wow. And how old was she?
She was, I want to say about 27, 28.
So, what kind of message, man? Because like I said, you come from the streets of Philadelphia. What kind of message do you have for people out here that maybe still ripping and running the streets, committing crime, all these different things? What kind of message do you have for them?
This is a call from
Pennsylvania State Correctional Institution, Somerset.
This call is subject to recording and monitoring.
My message for them is everything ain't what it seemed to be. You get what I'm saying? It's fun then and there, but on the other side of the walls, man, it ain't fun. You know what I'm saying? it's a bunch of grown men in here in a penitentiary walking around. You know, the things that you're gonna see and hear, you would never thought that you would see. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, at the end of the day, the crackers run your life when you in here. You ain't got your freedom that you had when you was out there running them streets. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, none of that shit is worth it. You know what I'm saying? If I can go back and take things back and go back in time, you know, I'd do it in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying?
If you can go back and do it.
Walking with dudes, there's dudes in here having sex with other dudes, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, this ain't the type of place that you want to be in. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You know, like, my thing to them is, you know, if you could turn it around now, do it. You know what I'm saying? Before it's too late, and you be in a position like me and other men in this joint. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know a lot of people's situations with their religions, but, you know, the ones who do believe in Islam, you know, put their faith into a law. You know what I'm saying? Allah knows best. You know what I'm saying?
So, you know, what was your biggest adjustment you had to make, man, being in there? What was the biggest? Well, I'll say this to you. What was the like the reality check for you? Like, what was the first thing you saw that made you just, you know, like dang, like realize that you was in prison?
You know, I had to realize that, you know, once I walked through these doors, I was on my own. I ain't had my mom with me. I ain't had my brothers. I ain't had my pops. I ain't had nobody. Everything on your own. You know what I'm saying? I was a kid when I came through. You know what I'm saying? I was around a bunch of grown men. You know what I'm saying? I had to adjust that. You know, I'm in here on my own now. Leaning on mommy ain't no more leaning on mommy. You know what I'm saying? You know, you gotta fight for yourself in this genre. You know what I'm saying? You on your own. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no calling home to mommy when the guard's going at you. You know what I'm saying? When they treating you, playing with your food and all that, spitting, chewing tobacco in your food. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no calling to your mom when that tech stuff going on. So, you know, opened my eyes and made me realize, like, damn, this shit ain't a game. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's every man for himself in this genre. You know what I'm saying? But in reality, it's us against these crackers. You know what I'm saying? You know, all they doing is they say that they can't give juveniles life no more, but they giving us life in numbers. You know what I'm saying? They taking our life from us, just giving us millions and millions and hundreds of years. You feel me?
Yeah. So they're not saying life no more. They just saying I'm gonna give you 55 to 100, which is life.
Which is life. You know what I'm saying? You know, you spending majority of the rest of your life in jail. You know what I'm saying? Who said that you would make it to that 50 years? You know what I'm saying? You know, there's people in here killing each other. You know what I'm saying? They don't just stop out there on the streets. You know what I'm saying? People die every day in these zones. You know what I'm saying? People hang themselves because they can't do it no more. You know what I'm saying? People lose their family. You know what I'm saying? People lose their support systems. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I learned too, also being in jail, is that you gotta value the ones you got in your corner while you got them, because ain't no saying that they're gonna be here with you the whole time that you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Now, so the guys, I'm assuming you know when we out here free on the bricks, you have friends and people that rock with you when you out here on the streets. How has that support been? All the guys that you've been dealing with while you was out, now that you were incarcerated.
My thing with that is, you know, for me and the ones who out there running around, you know, the ones y'all think y'all friends ain't y'all friends. You get what I'm saying? When you get in here, all the love that they were showing you out there and all the shit that y'all out there doing, they ain't showing it in here. You get what I'm saying? You know, the guys I was running with, I ain't get a picture nor a dollar from them niggas since I've been down for 6 years. You get what I'm saying?
Wow. And nobody reached out. Not one person. Not one guy that you know reached out to you.
Know, they talk. You know, they see you on a video visit, throw you up on Instagram. But what is that? You know what I'm saying? What's you posting me on Instagram? You know what I'm saying? That ain't nothing. You know, at the end of the day, it costs to live in here. It ain't free. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got no money to order no soap, no food, none of that, you're gonna be living off the state. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no way that you can live off the state. You know what I'm saying? Because they treating you anyway. You know what I'm saying? You might get a tray. You might be scared to eat the tray because you see all this brown shit in your tray. You feel me? You don't know what it is. You didn't think the cops and spit in your shit. You feel me?
Wow. And
so it's like,
do you got kids or no?
No, I don't got no kids.
Any questions for me, yo?
No.
Yeah, but my thing is, you know, like Tales from the Jails, this podcast is designed to deter individuals and people, you know, male and female, from going to prison. So we glad we can get you on the podcast to kind of ask you these questions and talk to you so you can give some insight to what's going on. Now, Let me ask you this: what was the reason why you decided to embark upon a life of crime? Because I think I read something or I watched something where you were staying with your grandma for a while. I believe is that true?
Yeah.
And so what kind of led you to the streets? What was that led you out there to be ripping and running the streets?
You know, my mom got incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? My dad died. You know, I ain't had a guidance that I had when she was home. You know what I'm saying? I ain't had nobody on my back how she was when she was home. You know what I'm saying? I got a little loose. You know what I'm saying? Was hanging around a long crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? The ones who I thought cared about me. You know, I got here and I see that they don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, just hanging around the wrong crowd of people. You know what I'm saying? And I got myself into something that I couldn't get myself out of. And it was either, you know what I'm saying, it's either me or them. You know what I'm saying? It was in the type of situation where it was either you or them. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was left with my back against the wall.
Did any of your friends, anybody that you was cool with, any of them testify or become a witness against you?
No, not at all.
Okay. All right. You spoke about, being in prison and your friends and people turning their back on you now that you're in prison. Who's your main support group now that you're in there? I'm pretty sure somebody's supporting you. Who is supporting you now that you're in there?
My mom and my brother, my main support. But I had my stepdad. I had my sister when she was here. You know what I'm saying? But that's my main supporters. Like, it's the one who got my back through everything I go through. You know what I'm saying? My mom and my brother. That's the only ones I call on. You know what I'm saying? Only ones that I can really lean on when the times get real. You know what I'm saying?
How important is freedom? How important is it, man? Now that your freedom's been taken away, how important is that for people that's out here who want to be lazy and not want to go after things?
Freedom is the only thing you got that you can control. You get what I'm saying? When you got it, you get what I'm saying? Once your freedom taken from you, you don't got no control of nothing. You know what I'm saying? Once you get in here, you know what I'm saying? You belong to the state. You know what I'm saying? You're state property. You know what I'm saying? You belong to them. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no more your family putting you on their taxes and all that. You they taxes. You know what I'm saying?
This is just the harsh reality, man, for those out there listening, man. A lot of people may know your name and heard your story. Ameen Hurst. This is Ameen Hurst calling from you at Somerset, right?
Yeah, Somerset, yeah.
Yeah. And like you mentioned, like being in prison and not having any support. How was your nights going for you? Like them nights when you locked in the cell, like you thinking about, how are them nights going for you? Like, what's on your mind when it's quiet in that cell, when you just sitting in there, and knowing that you had as much time?
I was in a hole from 23 to 25. You know what I'm saying? 23 and 1 locked down. You know what I'm saying? Every night, all I thought about was my family. You know what I'm saying? My mom. There's always often so God forbid anything happens to my mom. My main supporter, the only one in here. You know what I'm saying? That's all I really think about. But other than that, I stay in straight line and walk on my 10 toes that I got. You know what I'm saying? Remain silent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, man,
my face to Allah.
Alhamdulillah. Well, we gonna continue. I know you don't got much time to the phone, but hang up. But we gonna give a more detailed interview as I spoke to you before about. We gonna definitely put it together. Whereas we gonna do like a real Zoom visit for everybody out here and really get your message out there to the streets, man. Is there anything else you want to say before the phone hang up?
Man, free me though, man. I'll be back out there soon, man. The ones that's out there, just keep your head on the swivel, man. Move smart. You mean? Don't move like a dummy. You get what I'm saying? Remember, watch the ones y'all around, man. That's it. The ones you think your friends ain't your friends. You get what I'm saying?
Thank you for using Securus. Goodbye.
I hear the pain. It's when I listen to him, I'm not hearing the voice. Because I've been on the road that he's ready to travel, but that. The man got 45,
55 to 110.
Yeah, I've walked that road thus far. But the road that he have to walk is way more than the road I walk. And the road I walk was a long time. If 21 years ain't long, I don't know what else is. And he gonna double me up. He gonna lap me up. So I didn't just hear his voice. Like how y'all was hearing him talk, like it was something else. It was like a wave over me because of, what I traveled through, and I know now what he has to travel through. The man is convicted. He ain't on trial. Is he right? I'm not saying he right. I'm not saying he wrong. I don't know how nothing happened. All I know is this is what he's convicted of. And besides the point whether he's right or wrong, this man is a young man. You heard what he said. He has no children.
He been there since he was 14.
Like no kids. And I'm not trying to say this for you to feel compassion, because there are those out there that probably be like, think he did wrong. I don't know. But I'm saying I'm sitting up here and I'm one of the dudes that walk the road that he's currently upon and ready to walk, unless, it's a nitma, a law do something. But until then, this is what he has to carry out. What you say, 55 to 110?
Yeah. And you heard what he said? He said, they can't give you life in prison no more. Instead of just saying that you got life,
they give you a whole bunch of
numbers. Give you a bunch of time. How can we, it's just something in the system. Like, this kid, he went in at 14. You think that 55 to 100 years is going to benefit him? What's the benefit in that? He's going to be an old man. Understand the crimes that he may have been convicted for, man, or whatever the case may be with that. But y'all saying that he can't be rehabilitated after 20 years, 30 years, or whatever the case may be. I'm just saying 55 to 100. So he got to do 55 years in order to be eligible for parole.
Yeah. And then you're not going to get that with 4 homicides.
And
you're not going home your first time around off of that.
So he'll be 70 years old by the time they talking about letting him out of jail.
Or dead. One or the other. 70 years old or dead. You ain't promised to live in there. I don't know his attitude when he called back.
Protect him from that, but good.
I get a chance to talk to him because I want to know his attitude though. Why he in there? These are things that I want to, I want to know how he feeling. Why he in there? Is he mad still? Because he's still fresh in.
Yeah.
Once you 5 years and under with that type of time, I want to know what is your attitude right now? Because like me, my attitude, my first 7 to 8 years, I was mad at everybody. I ain't take no accountability. I was mad at my girl. I was mad at me. I was mad at you. I was mad at the judge. I ain't take no accountability. So I want to know, and then when you start to take accountability, that's the reform to growth. When you lash out and be like, man, I'm here because of such and such, and he told and he did that. If it went down like that and you ain't had nothing to do with it, cool. But if you was partaking in these heinous and criminal acts or whatever they charge you for, you will know when a man has started to make that turn to the right. You understand? By his reaction to that. If it's a lash out, he's still in denial. That's what I want to know when we get him back up here again. I got, Yeah, we're
going to have a real live exclusive interview with him coming real soon. Now, we got, now he got 55 to 100. He's still young. Like you said don't hit yourself. He still got 6 in. So you still don't hit yourself. You got like a dime.
Yeah, you might have more than a dime when it hits you. I can tell. I'm not saying that he's not remorseful or whatever it is it may be that show compassion towards others. I'm not saying he's not none of that. But I hear him. I've been in there, feet. That's a brethren of mine. Dudes that been in there and got to do all that time and walk that talk and never told and standing on business. It's like a brotherhood. And you conform in the same way. It ain't like different individuals. No, y'all be the same sturdy men. So if it's 30 of us on that, all of us on the same thing. All 30 of us. Ain't nobody stepping out of accord. Everything is, together. That's how that penitentiary shit work. That's what that jail shit turned you into. It turned you into a cold-blooded monster for the good or for the bad. The majority of times, if you got to do a lot of time, it'd be the good. That jail, it'll whoop it out you. It'll whip it all out you. I'm like, whipped it out me.
Yeah.
I'm dead tired. I'm over there. I got it, boss. I was coming, boss. No, all jokes aside, but yeah, man.
Yeah. Now he also spoke about his friends and his family. Like his family, his mom, his brother, and of course the person who put the call together. But everybody, all his friends, everybody gone.
He said it.
They put him on the gram.
You got to assume or nothing. That's it. That's it. It's so intricate to the point that where though if somebody was to go to befriend him that he don't know, and when I say befriend him, send him a little kite every now and then, a couple pictures of, out and about the trees, a little couple girls or whatever. This is the type of stuff that dudes in jail like. And God forbid you send him a couple bucks. that man will build a trust, and you ain't got to know him. That man will build a trust and a loyalty and pride, and they know pride will die for you. Because when you in there and everybody leave and turn their back, man, it ain't like nothing else, bro. That's a feeling that you cannot cope. Like, I'm talking about when everybody walk away, you ain't got nothing. You watching people walk away. I'm talking about in jail. Just because you think I'm in jail, I'm getting three hots and a cot that I'm cool. No. We got to live in here, too. I'm talking about you seeing dudes eat. They serve dinner at 4:30. Dinner is at 4:30. If you ain't got no commissary, you got to wait till 6:30 in the morning. Let's talk about it. So that one person that may come through and do just a little bit, when you got people out here in the real world you doing a lot to and they still ain't ungrateful. But for them dudes that's inside that penitentiary wall, that you do this much for, I ain't even got my damn fingers open. You do this much for. They show you, they give you this much, man. That's a different type of feeling, man.
Sound like you reminisce like it hurt you, like to think about it.
Yeah, it do, because I know what this man is ready to walk through. He ready to walk through a hell of a mud, man. It's quicksand in it. He ain't walking on solid ground. He walking through a mud, man, that get real deep, dirty, and stink, and foul, and whatever you can think of that's just heinous. And that's what the fuck he walking through.
And a lot of people, man, we understand, like, that, it can be mixed feelings because it's people on each side. If what he did was true, I'm not here to speak on and say I wasn't there, I don't know nothing, but if what he did is true, there are also victims on the other side, family members who may feel like he deserved to be in there. You know what I'm saying? That's their right to feel that way, but it also is people out here that who his family or his friends might want to say, free him. And that's just the way that it goes. Whenever something happens to somebody or somebody commits a crime, or you have the victim and you have the person who supposedly committed the crime. So we understand if people feel like he need to be in there, if that's your opinion. But we're just talking about the hardship of actually being in prison and the effects of prison, and also by breaking law and committing these type of crimes, what can happen to you, and then sometimes it can be too late. The reality check can hit after 10 years. After he was 14 when he went in there.
It's going to hit.
He haven't really even experienced life yet.
Man, that man ain't bust a nut yet. That man ain't eat a real good. And when I say busting a thorough nut, and I ain't trying to be nasty and funny and all that. That man ain't had proper sex yet. That man probably don't even know how to wash his cakes yet properly. Like, I want y'all to listen to that, man. And he will learn it in there. Sad, man. I'm not saying he right for what I'm just saying he was a child.
Yeah.
And was directed wrong. I don't know nothing. I don't know they found him guilty. I don't know. I just know a dude up there with maybe 55 to 110 starting at a kid.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. So this was a child, man. And like you said, like he said, my father passed and my mom got incarcerated. This is why we're talking about with the parents. The parents, you can affect your child by the decision that you make. If you make a decision to go to jail or rip and run the streets and you lose your life, whatever, you lose your freedom or your life, it ultimately affects your children. As you can see, this kid was 14 years old, been incarcerated since he was 14 for murders.
Murders, the heaviest of crimes. He ain't got no retail theft, crack, weed, gun. He goes straight to the that be.
And this is what happens when we make selfish decisions out here. The cycle continues on. It just, it's unfortunate that he don't have no kids, but imagine if he had kids. The cycle may still keep going on. Might be life of crime for his child. But we got to understand that we got to be parents. We got to change. We got to change, man. You hear the hurt in that kid voice. That kid is in there. All he kept saying, I'm in here with grown men. I'm 19 coming through here with grown men that been in there for 20 years. Other men having relations with other men. This is things that he see that probably was so shocking to him. He 14 going in there. He ain't never seen nothing like that before.
No, he ain't never seen nothing like that, and he had never seen nothing like that. That was the beginning and the end. He ain't never seen nothing like that, and he ain't gonna never see nothing like that, because that is like you experienced it. He ain't gonna see nothing more traumatizing than that.
Nah.
Only thing he gonna see more traumatizing than that is death.
That's what he said. People hanging themselves in there.
It's death.
They can't do it.
The only traumatizing thing that Ameen Hurst will see, other than what he has, is dead.
Wow. And then you also got to think, man, not saying this is him, but after a while, but maybe 20, 30 years down the line, 40 years, it might cross his mind like, man, I'd rather be dead than be in here. That's a reality. What'd you say? Everybody in jail think about when the dudes got like all that time, they think about possibly taking their own life, right? You said a lot of them do think about that. Yeah. They talk about that. Like, man, I read it. It's a mental struggle because you don't want to be in there. You be doing the same thing every day, right? From morning to night, the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then you locked in, what, from 9 o'clock to what?
8:30, 9 o'clock to what, 6:30 in the morning. 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning.
You lost all privilege. You can't move around like you want to move on the street.
You in a 4 by whatever they call it. I forgot.
6x9.
Whatever it is. Y'all know the measurements of a jail cell. I ain't shit. I heard it. I forgot it. But you in that joint, you 8:30 to 6:30 every day, Monday through Friday, Sunday. Excuse me. Ain't no you get a little hour out here. They might, it might be shit. They start taking that out like when or they might give you late night. It'd be the NBA finals. Mm-hmm. The finals come on late a little bit. Yeah. So they'll let us back out to watch the finals, lock us right back in, do camp. Oh no, they don't even be doing that shit no more now. Like, oh, y'all keep them out. They took that away. They ain't know you be able to watch it from the window of your door if you got a TV shot. That's just it.
Mm. Is it? Yeah, man. Is it? May I ask you a question? You like I said, you've been in there 20 years.
Yeah.
Say he did get a pardon, right, and get up out of there and be able to come home. Do you think that he will ever be able to shake that?
Shake what?
That prison sentence, whatever the years he was in there, he ever gonna be able to forget about it if he's able to come home?
Yeah, but he really ain't got no timing right now.
But I'm saying, I'm talking about 20, 30 years in. We think he would be able to ever shake it. The reason I'm asking that because we don't talk about the mental aspect after you get out.
Yeah, he's gonna have to adapt though. It's gonna take a time. He's not gonna shake that in a week, a day, or two. That take years. That may take the rest of his life. Come on, think about it. If he do 30 years in there, that's majority of that's way more than what he ever did on the street. His mind is formed to jail. That's like if you was born down North Philly and moved from North Philly at 4 and got raised and moved to West Philly at 4 and got raised to 25. You West Philly boy, but you was born down North. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was the same way in jail. You got to 14 out here, then went to jail and came home 48. His mind is in a flux. Mm. That's a process. That ain't no 1 week, 2 week. That's a journey that he is ready, a journey outside of the journey he did in jail. So now he embarks on a whole nother path of life. That shit just fucks you up all the way around the board. It adapts you to jail. You become acclimated with that and stand firm with the penitentiary. And I think that's what he's going to do. He seems like he's 30. You know what I'm saying? And if he does that, as I think, now he has to change that mindset from how many years he did in there back to society, which he didn't know nothing about before he left. What did you know at 14?
Nothing.
The fuck is you knowing at 14?
You ain't even, is you a 9th grader or 8th grader at that time?
You don't know a goddamn thing. You don't know your ass from, nothing. Come on, man.
Damn. I just felt I was talking to him, man, like it was just giving me chills because I'm like, damn, my son is the same age as him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Or no, he's older now. He got sentenced. He went upstairs at 19, so he's been 6 years there. So he's about 25 now. But I'm just saying, he's still fresh and new in his bid. His bid hasn't even really begun yet, right? Like
no, his bid. Fuck, hell no. He's just getting man. Listen, man.
He just learning the ropes right now. He just learning the ropes.
That's why I said I wanted to ask him. One question I wanted to ask him was, what's your mentality right now? Mm. Do you feel like people because that would be the drawing when you first go in? He might have lashed out like, yeah, because but I don't even want to go into no what ifs because we don't do none of that up here. We don't lie on nobody, none of that. I just want to wait till we get your man and yeah. Mm.
Dang.
I see the family in the building tonight. We damn near 400 views.
Yeah, shout out to everybody who listening.
Man, shout out, man. Let's turn that joint all the way up to a steady.
Yeah. Now, like these young boys, man, we talking about him, but it's hundreds of thousands of young boys in the same situation like him. That's the thing. It ain't just him. He's just an example, but it's thousands of people that went into jail like him. And a lot of them did this drill music and this drill rap and this whatever is this stuff that they had going on. They out here shooting up each other and they going to jail, but there's even more of them in the grave. Mm-hmm. Like, where's the parents at, man? So I keep talking about the parents, man.
We already know. You keep saying where the
parents. But we got to talk about that, man. You got to mention that.
But we know where they at. Let's talk about it.
Oh, let's talk about
we know where they at. You say it where they at. The parents is out. We see what they doing. Parents is getting high. They going to clubs, and I don't knock nobody. You got grandmoms that's 35, 36 years old. She ain't even 40 yet. She a G-mom. When the hell you seen that growing up? When you seen that growing up?
Nah, man, it was
37 years old. I'm a grandma of 2. You a grandma of 2? Come on, man. You're getting pregnant 15, 16 years old, and they still want to, it's just, and that's just one aspect. And I'm not downing nobody. It's just one aspect. Things get crunchy and things happen in life. I get it. But it's so many things that we can attack of why. No, man.
Wow, man. It's just unfortunate, man. Like, just to have this happen and to be a part of this, and to witness this going on, because it's just a lot of kids, man, that's going through what he going through, and you can tell that he got a hell of a reality check.
And then, like somebody just said just now, that was a great job, Misma. Not even half the time that they got bad upbringing or nothing like that. A lot of these parents at work all day, every day, just to keep a roof over their head. How many times your dad was going to be going for 10 hours? That's 10 hours he ain't there to correct you, to teach you or nothing, because he got to keep this shit crunchy. Everything is just, I got to go to work for 2 shifts. I might have worked 4 days, 16 hours. What the hell can I teach you in 6? I'm absent 16 hours, but I got to be there because I got to keep this hot water on, the lights. Man, it's so many angles we can get to with this shit. That just don't mean you got a mom to get high or a dad to get high. No, they might be busting their ass to get you wherever, in school, heat, hot water, a little food.
Yeah.
So this shit go every way, man. It's pieces that we could plug into every time we get a chance to. Don't stop.
Wow. You got to work, man. But it just, maybe it's important to have 2 parents in the household. Because even if the dad got to work, mom
it's
could be
better.
there.
I'm just saying it's better to have 2 parents in the household.
Yeah, it's better. People are too quick to break up, too quick to separate, and be like, I'm going my way, and then now your kids is in flux because you want to be selfish and move in another direction away from your other. Now, I'm not saying sometimes people do got to move away and make decisions because maybe the person that they with ain't right. But sometimes people break up for nothing, and it affects the children more than anything. These selfish acts of I'm moving over here, I'm going over here, and then the fight over the kids happen, and then the kids, it's just crazy, man. It's crazy, man.
I want to take some calls, man. I want to ask some people, man, how they feel about it.
Yeah, I mean,
because we up here, we giving up gas about what we thinking. I like to see, hearing instead of reading it. Dog, I got to keep you, man.
Yeah, but I just want to touch on a few more things before we take calls. I just want to, because I know that I kind of want to break down the call. I just want to break down a few more things from his call, from what I got from him calling. What I got from him, another thing I got from a call that I didn't mention was, him just speaking about, himself and how he felt just getting there, just being there. Because we could skip over that and move so fast past that, but he kept saying it. He's like, yo, I was 14, I was 19. He kept saying that. You know what I mean? He's a young man. From your experiences coming in there as a young man at the age of 9, how old was you when you went in there? What?
When I went to start going
in the feds, yeah.
When I went to the feds, I was 19.
Yeah, so you were 19 going to, so you can relate to him coming in.
When I went to the feds, I'm lying. I was 21.
Okay, well, 21, it's not a big difference. Now, what he said was when he got there that he spent 2 years in a hole.
In the feds?
No, he spent 2 years in a hole. He said that.
I'm talking
in the state.
Oh, yeah, in the state, yeah.
So he spent 2 years in a hole. Now, how mentally draining is that?
Mm-hmm. That's real draining. As a kid, to go through that, it's just self-explanatory. As a kid to go through, it's draining for a grown man. So you know what it's going to do to a 14-year-old. It's just certain things that is self-explanatory. A grown man tell you how the hole breaks them. This 40, 50-year-old men. and numerous men. Hey, nigga, you talk to that been the whole tell you be like, woo, boy, ain't nobody coming out like, yeah, that's what I needed.
Mm-hmm.
So what you gonna think he's gonna do to a 14-year-old child? I don't care how many guns he busts or whatever they said he did. That's a different type of life right there when they got you confined. That's working with your mental. That's a different type of grind.
Yeah, I saw a comment saying is because he escaped with his, but still speaking about the aspect of the whole. The whole is designed to what? Reprimand you, and break you,
and discipline you, and have you say, "I'm not gonna do it again." I's got it, boss. That's it. I's got it.
Man, kind of feel bad for Ameen. We're gonna take a quick break, y'all. We'll be right back, and we're gonna take calls when we get back. Appreciate y'all. Tales from the Jails.
First of all, I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Now listen, we need everybody to do something for us. If you really like what you see on Tales from the Jails, you're really interested in what you see on Tales from the Jails, we need you to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. Subscribe as well, but also become a member. That way you can get updated on all the new content as we continue to bring you these amazing episodes. So we want everyone to go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member.
As y'all heard him, go to YouTube at Tales from the Jails and become a member. We got an array of content that's coming out that you will be thoroughly.
Welcome everybody back to Tales from the Jails. Once again, we're here live in Park. You will say TNS Media Group is a team in the family. We're about to start taking calls, man. You know, there's a lot of people in the chat who we're gonna be speaking to today. Y'all call up, talk what y'all want to say what y'all want to say. Give us y'all opinion. We do got an interview with him, and we got some more. We got some more guys that's calling from jail that got a lot of time. Talking about young guys who gonna be calling in, who got a lot of time, and they're gonna be reaching out to us, man. And a lot of these guys are names that you may know from our city. So we're not here to glorify. Once again, we're here to speak about the realness and what they go through, because sometimes they out here in the streets and they don't really get it. He said that we calling them YNs or whatever we calling them, but they out here ripping and running, but they really don't get it. Just imagine if you could speak to the one that's in the grave. What would that conversation be like for the one that's in the grave, man? But these guys is in jail, so we got to understand that they wrong a lot of times when they commit these crimes, but we got to still wrap our minds around the fact that these guys are still human and they still in prison in these situations where it's rough on them, and it's not all their fault though. You know what I mean? It's not all their fault, man. So we don't about to get ready to take the calls. Y'all see a number down there, 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. We want to hear from y'all, which I think Ameen Hurst just called Tales from the Jails live and spoke about his time in prison. That's 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492.
Yeah, that was he's venting, man. That kid is venting, man. He has a lot of pain, man. I can tell. He's venting. He's going through a hell of a life-altering situation, man. Like, this ain't like, falling and stumbling and scraping your knee and getting back up. Nah, this is like losing a limb. You got two legs, and then imagine waking up with one leg tomorrow.
Just like being paralyzed from the neck down, kind of.
Yeah, like imagine like come on, man. Like come on, man. Then you got to learn to live a life in this manner. Like, this is what you could equate it to. What we talking about now, like paralyzed. That's what you could equate his situation to right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy if you look at it in them actions right there.
You know, we spoke to Muji, Oskino's son. We'll get back to that. Tales from the Jails.
Yo, what's going on?
I can't hear you. Say it again.
Say what's going on? It's Mo Bent.
What's up, Mo Ben? How you doing, bro? Where you calling from?
I'm chilling. I'm out here East Norton.
Okay, what's going on, bro? How can we help you, man, today, man?
Yeah, I just wanted I had a question for Bri.
Okay.
Yeah, when you was up in the feds, like what the was it like handicapped inmates in there that like came in that way?
Yes. Yes, you have a lot of, they got handicapped cells. They have certain cells, like 4 to 5 cells on the bottom tier that they won't put no one in that cell unless he's in a wheelchair or crutches or something of that nature. They got like a special shower in their cell. Or if it ain't in the cell, you can't use the shower. It's the handicap shower. Like it's like they got like you know how you got the shower head that you could take off and spray your whole body down with and all that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got special things for a handicapped person. Yes, so yes,
Yeah,
handicapped people come to jails.
Yeah, the reason I asked is I went into jail with a handicap. I'm legally blind.
Mm.
Okay.
And I was at the fort from 09 to 16.
Okay.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? And I think one of the episodes you was talking about, like, you know, you don't invite a man to your manhood and all that. And one of the altercations I got in, you know, because I wasn't born like this.
Mm.
And one day somebody was like getting on my nerves and shit, and I was just like, man, get off my dick, right? And the boy went to go grab me, and I like slid away from him, like, you know, like one of them backhand WWF chops across his collarbone.
Yeah. You handle business.
Yeah.
Did what you had to do.
Yeah, I said that the guard slid up, and I mean, we went upstairs. It got a little goofy again, and
Right.
I had to, you know, one of my men had to step up to break the boy's nose and all that. But it just, I just wanted to like get your take on that as far as like, you know, the condition of you know, some of the inmates, if they like had handicaps or got into anything up in there or whatever.
Well, I haven't seen a whole lot of handicapped people getting like people, unless the handicapped person was causing mischief. Other than that, they get like a free pass. Like, don't nobody be trying to, you know, do nothing to a person that's in a wheelchair or a blind person. Like, you see somebody doing, it'd be like the majority of men to jump on his ass. Like, what the hell is you over there doing with this blind dude?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
So look, so the brother that stepped up for me, he had went to the bucket, but when he got back there, the CEOs were like, yo, we heard you stood up for Bentley. Like, so, you know, he got extra trays and like we got to take him some back, go back there and all of that. So, I mean, he looked out for him.
Yeah, well, we thank you for your call, man. We got to move on to the next call, man. We thank you, man. And, you know, we appreciate your support, man. And I'm glad I can answer that question for you, man. Thank you.
All right, who are we?
And you said they had stools for dwarfs in there too, right? Like stools in case they needed like.
No, I ain't said that. I never said that. They had a stool.
No, but you said it was dwarfs in there. They had like,
Yeah, they got
they had
stools,
to
but
accommodate them in there too.
No, I ain't never said. They ain't never said they had no stool.
You ain't say that?
No, see they had a stool for a dwarf. No, I never said nothing like that. I said they had little people in there. Yes.
I thought you said like had like stools and stuff on the stand and stuff like that.
No.
Hey, listen, call in 215-316-4492. 215-316-4492. You had a celly that was a dwarf, didn't you? Or something like that? Oh, okay.
I ain't never had a celly as a dwarf.
215-316-4492. Reach out to us, man. You know, just speaking about, once again, you know, Tales from the Jails.
Hey, this is Tay. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
What's up, Tay? What's going on, man? Shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. What's up with you, bro?
What's up? I got hooked on to y'all about 2 months ago. Man, I'm addicted. I'm still catching up to a lot of y'all shows, man. I promise you.
I appreciate that, bro.
But with Raheem, like, I ain't never been to jail. I'm 24. I got my wedding certificate. I ain't never been to jail, but like, he just giving like so much like his stories, like I can just picture. Like I be so in tune. Yeah. I was just calling to just let y'all know, like I fuck with y'all.
Thank you, man. I appreciate your support, man. We couldn't do it without you, man. If I couldn't grasp your attention with the reality, me and my brother up here, what we doing, man, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Have a great day, man.
Yeah. I got one more thing. I was a little late to the live to the phone call y'all had with the young man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just saying, like, yeah, that's sad, but like, I do want to, know when y'all will get a call to talk to him again.
Okay.
I'm interested in his
We're going to have a
story.
full interview with him. It's coming out real soon. It'll come out real soon. So stay tuned, man. We appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate y'all too. Thank you.
No problem. Enjoy your night, bro. Tell us from the jails. Come on, call in, man. 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. So we want to hear from y'all, man. You know, we want to talk to y'all about this, you know, Ameen Hurst. Tell us from the jails. Tell us from the jails. Tell us from the jails. Okay. Yeah, man. So, you know, we got, you know, a lot of, you know, people here in the chat right now. You know, we want to hear from y'all, man. You know, and like you said, like Tab from Philly said, he can rewind it. You want to hear the actual full interview, you know. And these kids, right? You know, these kids in our city who may turn a blind, well may not want to hear this, may want to, you know, put the earphones on and turn on the, you know, some more music, whatever want to turn on. They don't want to hear this conversation from Ameen Hurst, or even these adults who don't want to hear this from Ameen Hurst. It's a lot of people that's in jail or on their way. I should say on their way to jail because they don't want to listen. This story right here, he said he's in there and he's around things that he never seen before in his life. We hear about it. We hear about prison. We hear about the reality of prison. We hear about the effects of prison. We hear all these things, but it's a whole different ballgame when you in there. Tell us from the jails.
What's going on, man? My name is Peter Vine, man. I just been watching you. I just want to say, man, thanks for everything that y'all doing for the people that's not in jail, just giving Brahim be giving a vivid description of what goes on in there and just how hard it is and how family can leave, girls leave, and I just salute y'all, man, for bringing this information to the community, man.
Thank you. Where you calling from?
I'm calling from Hackensack, New Jersey.
Oh, man, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for calling in, man, and enjoy your night, bro.
You too, man.
Tell us from the jails.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Who we speaking to?
This Stay Cool, man. Calling from North Philly.
What's up, Say Cool? What's up, bro? How you doing, man?
All right. For one, I want to commend both of you brothers for what y'all do, what y'all stand on.
Thanks, man.
I got a companion that want me to sit down with you guys. I'm still on house arrest. I just did 22 years.
Okay.
I mean, man, I feel like it's like my nephew, man. I love him. I sat with him when he sent him upstate. So he went to court with me. That's the only way he was able to see his mom when he sent him upstate before he actually got a sentence. The young boy has a very genuine heart. He's Muslim. He loves the people. And I want people to understand that he took a loss, right? When he lost his sister, and it kind of shifted him a little bit. He didn't know how to let go of that pain. So things that was bothering him and stuff was going on. He just was moving on emotion. I just need people to understand, man. Don't beat him down. Don't diminish him. And that's what the people do to the youth all day, every day. And I say this for all the youngins that's out here, man. Stop looking at them and turning your back on them as if like they like don't mean nothing. Some of these youngins that's caught up in stuff that they don't even know what they caught up in.
Yeah.
Some of them started out as friends, and now neighborhoods is going to war with each other over either a girl or a misunderstanding because they can't have a conversation. So keep doing what y'all doing, man. Like, you know, I really felt good to know that y'all talk to him, man, and like really understand where he coming from. Like they treat him bad due to his situation. The police don't care nothing about him or none of that. And it was our duty to make sure that he was okay and that he was safe in there as far as, you know, being treated by the people in charge, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Allah got him though, you know, and we gotta continue to make the way for him, man. And like I said, I just appreciate what y'all do, man.
Well, we appreciate
we'll
you,
have
man.
our conversation soon, man.
For sure. Hit us up, man, on IG, man. Send us your information, man, so we can set that up, man, because people might want to hear your story.
Come out. So I see now that y'all doing stuff like, you know, by phone, so maybe we can figure it out. Like I said, I got a companion that want me to get with y'all though, so you know, share my story. So we definitely gonna talk.
Okay. Appreciate you, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. Assalamualaikum.
Thank you. Waalaikum salam. Yeah, y'all, man. See, you know, sometimes shout out to say cool, man. But you know, you see a lot of times, man. You know, people they need support, and in prison, a lot of times it's not all rah 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 all the time. Sometimes men rally around men, like you said, in jail. You find your best companions in there sometimes by being in prison. And like he said, they had to rally around this kid because, like he said, everybody know he escaped from prison, and that's disrespect to the police. They like he disrespected us. You escaped from prison, and so now there's a target on his back. Not only is he in the hole for 2 years, but it's a target on him now. You know what I mean? 2 years in the hole. Tell us from the jails who he's speaking with. Tell us from the jails.
Yeah, how you doing, man?
What's going on? Who he's speaking with?
Red.
What's up, Reds? Where you calling from?
I'm from Maryland, PG County, Prince George County, specifically.
Shout out to Merlin. What's going on? How can we speak to you today? What's going on?
Thank you, man. I just wanted to say first and foremost, y'all guys killing it with the live route. Like, I see a lot of other podcasts, people mess around with the live every now and again. But y'all some true hustlers coming like consistently every day. I'm tuned in. It don't matter if I'm in the grocery store, I'm at Whole Foods, I'm telling my fiance like, oh, babe, you go ahead, ring it up. I pay, but I got to tune in. I'm driving on the highway.
Appreciate
I know I ain't
that.
supposed to be, but I'm on it. And then to Black, I just wanted to say like he did a lot of that federal time. I kind of tuned in more so on his tip because my pop he been in the state almost 30 years, and I always hear him say like man, I don't know too much about the state because he did his fair time. So I always tune in to try to hear what he always got to give, but I want to be able to get my pops on here and at least try, tell his story or something. Or we set that up. I ain't gonna hold y'all up too long, but I want to be able to set that up.
Yeah, hit us up on the DM, man. DM us, man. We can definitely set it up.
I don't really got no social media. I don't really do the social media. You guys like a different way.
Yeah, well, if you go to use somebody else's phone, you can go and pull up our contact. But normally communicate more so through social media like Instagram and so forth and so on. You hit us up, and then we can definitely reach back out to you, or you hit us up on. You can email us at tellsfromjails@gmail.com. And we can set it up. It's tells from jails, not tells from the jail, but tells from jails@gmail.com. Hit us up.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem, bro.
Okay, have a go.
You too. James the Flames, you late, bro. Matter of fact, I saw you here earlier. I can't really get at you. Still a little mad about the pause and not on duty side with Mr. Jackson, but you my guy, man. No love lost. But yeah, y'all, man, don't forget to call in, man. 215-316-4492. It's 215-316-4492. And these calls, man, that we're getting from, like the people out there in the world who's the listeners, it mean a lot, man. It mean a lot, man. This is support. This is see everybody reaching out to everybody. Just getting to
of course, Philadelphia, holding us down because we standing on business, or at least trying to the best of our ability. But it's the outside, New York, Maryland, Tennessee. We do the middle. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, it's grown.
Okay.
No, dude. Listen, so I want to speak about something. Like, we had Oskino up here, remember? One episode, and his son called Muji. And Oskino was speaking about Tell us from the jails. Tell us from the jails what we got online.
How you doing?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing fine. I actually was listening to your podcast.
Who we talking to?
My name is Nay.
Nay, what's up, Nay? Where you calling from?
I'm from Germantown.
Oh, from Germantown? Okay, what's going on?
I got a question for y'all.
Sure.
During the podcast, I can't think of his name, the other guy that did a podcast with you. He was saying he wanted to, the next time he got a conversation with the young man, he wanted to ask him how his life was. Like, was he in there on a tight time as if somebody owed him something? So I had two little brothers. One of my brothers was sentenced 30 to 70 years. My other brother sentenced 20 to 40 years federal in the past. We lost our mom while they were incarcerated also, and then a little brother got killed while they was incarcerated also. How do we handle that if their mentality is somebody owed them something?
So basically, she's saying like people that's in prison, how do you deal with them when their mentality is like you owe them something?
Oh my God, man! The guy's gonna be mad, man. Be first and foremost, man, is to straight up let them know. Listen, I don't owe you nothing. You know, regardless of what you think I may owe you, it has to be broken. It has to be, when I say broken down. And that's the only way a convict will really, truly respect it unless you come out and be upfront. If you going along with it to a certain extent and you feel some type of way, but you still going along with it, you giving yourself less leverage and they're going to think that they're entitled even more. But when you let a person know that and they in their situation, and they see you standing on business like, listen, I do it because I love you, not because I have to. Oh, a dude in there, he'll humble himself fast. So this is an easy fix. As long as you're not being, passive. You can't be passive with men. Hello?
No, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, so that's my advice I have for you. If you have anybody that's, on your line to where as though they feeling as though that you owe them and you have to do this, nah. You shut that right down. And that's the conversation. And if don't nobody want to have the conversation with you, they want to still be, you got to walk away from it. Because what you going to do?
And that's the part that hurts too.
Well, shit, it's going to hurt him too. It's going to hurt both of y'all together. Y'all men and get over it.
But he going to realize though.
He going to realize at the end of the day, like, damn. That lady ain't owe me nothing, man. Like, now, I don't know. Do you owe him?
No, I don't owe him nothing. And to be transparent, we didn't even have a good.
Because we got to get deep now. We gonna dig deep now. We ain't going.
No, we did. Let's dig deep. We didn't even have a good relationship when we was out here in the streets. And they my little brothers, so they never did nothing for me ever. I was always there for them. So to get in jail and put yourself in that position, in that situation. And then you running around here like, you don't know how jail feels. You ain't never been to jail. Cause somebody not.
Yeah, see, they using guilt trip on you, and I don't mean to break the bro code and all that, but that's corny. Y'all got a sister out here.
Different people, you on the phone with 5 different people on a three-way asking me for $20. It's 5 different people you on the phone with. They can't give you $3.
Yeah, man, they got to grow up, man. One thing about it is he in there serving a lot of time, or he got a skid bid and the skid beam
30 to 70.
30 to 70 what?
Years.
Yeah. Man, you have a great night. Just know that he will have some understanding. And thank you, baby, for calling in, man. We appreciate the call.
You got to take that call, but thank you. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Night. Tell us from the jails.
What's up, man?
What's going on? Who we speaking with?
Dan from Baltimore, man. Just check it in.
What's going on?
I watch this every day, man.
Yeah, appreciate you. Shout out to Baltimore, man.
Already. I was just telling y'all I watch podcast every day. The man Raheem had me rolling.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. I do it for the people, man. And it's all real. Ain't nothing fake. I ain't trying to. It's just so happened to come out like that.
Now, I know you are saying dude, but the story you be telling just be funny, bro. That's all.
Yep, and I'm gonna keep giving it to you at an alarming rate.
That was duty.
Look, you said the DC dude said, man, that's a mating call. And now keep knowing y'all things, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all up.
All right, thanks, bro. Enjoy your night, man. Tell us from the jails, 215-316-4492. Shout out to Dot, man. Hey, Dot, what's up, Dot? What's going on? We just here, man. We just happy that everybody just, being a part of this, this process with us, man. And, our job is to bring you guys real life situations where people that's behind the prison wall. And, as y'all can see, man, people gonna start trying to emulate what we got going on and imitate it. But, it is what it is, y'all. We want to support y'all. And I want to say something too, man. A lot of times, man, because you have people out here who have this thing in their mind where they want to divide and conquer. My thing is, I want to say this to people out here with this divide and conquer mentality. Don't try to call no meetings, man, if you ain't got everybody there, man. Don't try to pull somebody to the side to talk to them, while the other party ain't there, man. Don't be fake, man. I just want to say that. So, it is what it is. But I just want to, put that out there because, it's a lot of fake stuff going on. Tell us from the jails.
Yes, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? Who's speaking with today?
Yes, this Tina.
Hey, how you doing, Tina? Where you calling from?
Yes. How you doing? West Philly?
Hey, what's going on, Tina? Shout out to West Philly. That's where we from, West Philly.
Yes. I'm calling because I want to give a thanks to both of you all.
Mm-hmm.
And Brahim is the best. I swear it.
No, he's not. No, he is not.
Because of what y'all telling us.
He is not the best. Don't say that. Because he might take it to his head and think that think he's the best. You see, look at his face right now. Look at him.
He really keep it real, yo, for real.
He upset right now, but it is what it is, man. But we thank you for so much, man. Thank you so much for supporting us, man. Speak to the lady, young. She giving you your flowers.
Thank you.
Man.
I appreciate it too, man. I do it because
Black Bible strong.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the support.
You too. Be safe.
You too as well. Thank you. Enjoy your night. Tell us from the jails. Yeah, man. So that's all I want to say about that. I don't want to cause no harm, but I'm at a point in my life where I just be tired of just the fake stuff, man. We gotta be real with each other, man. We family. If you're not family, then keep it pushing. But I want to speak about Oskino. Who's up here? He's talking about his son, man. His son. He was so emotional about his son, and then his son called, and this is another kid who got. Tell us from the jails who I'm speaking with today.
Hello?
Tell us from the jails who he's speaking with.
This is Blair.
What's up, Blair? Where you calling from, bro?
I'm from North Philly, man. Big fan of the show.
Shout out to North Philly, man. Appreciate that, bro. What's going on?
Not much, man. I just want to check in with y'all, man. Give y'all salute, how y'all whatnot. I hit y'all up at the DM or whatever about having the rap episode and shit. I had a tough rap, but that nigga backed out and shit. That nigga ain't want to really go on there and let his face be seen and whatnot. But if I can get somebody else up there, I gotta grind the fuck up.
Yeah, well, we can reach out to us, and I'm pretty sure if not, Dot gonna probably reach back out to you because Dot be the one who kind of reaching out to everybody. So if you hit us up, you probably get a call from Dot or you get a response from Dot, and he'll kind of set everything up, man. But just hit us up today if you can. And what's your name again?
I got you. Blair.
Blair. And I'll make sure that we get everything done for you. I appreciate you, man.
No problem. My man Flint that was good with y'all.
Say it again.
My man James Flint that was good with y'all.
Oh yeah, James. Yeah, shout out. Yeah, that's my guy, man. I tell James, man. It's all love, man. I ain't mad at him no more.
All right, bet.
All right, enjoy your night, bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Queso Dad is still coming, man. We just working through some things with his probation officer, man. So we just trying to get that squared away, but he's coming. No, dude, he's coming to the show. For sure. But yeah, y'all see a number down there, 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. I just want to speak on once again. I was talking about Oskino. Once again, I keep getting cut off, calls keep coming in, but Oskino had his son up here, was up here on the show, and his son called, and he spoke about the hardships of losing his son to prison. Tales from the jails. Who we got on the line?
It's Sean.
What's up, Sean? Where you calling from, bro?
I'm calling from New Orleans.
New Orleans?
Sure.
Yo, shout out to New Orleans. What's going on, bro?
Oh man, shout out to y'all, man. I'm just sitting here, just checking y'all out. Been supporting y'all since the past 2 months, since last year. So keep doing what y'all doing, bro. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for supporting us, man. All the way in New Orleans, man. Thank you so much.
Come on, man. Love.
All right, appreciate you, bro. Enjoy your night, man. Yeah. So, it's very important to have, positive, outlooks on things and deal with positive people. As success comes, with success comes a lot of naysayer, a lot of negative vibes, a lot of negative people, man. So I wanted to say that about what y'all, this is the remain focused and keep the people around you that's good. Tell us from the jail. So we're speaking with.
It's Malik calling from North.
What's up, Leak, man? What's going on, bro? How you doing, man?
I'm all right, man. I just want to say I appreciate y'all brothers, man. I like y'all show, man. And
thanks a lot, man.
Y'all putting positivity back into the community.
I appreciate that, for sure.
I had a question for y'all, right? Because I don't know, I kind of felt guilty as a man because, I've been through the system as a young boy. And my kids, they weren't like raised like that. Like, I got a set of triplets, and two of them is boys. And both of my boys is incarcerated right now.
And I kind of like felt guilty about that. Like, damn, like, was it something I did? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because, you know, they really weren't raised like that.
And they, and
you know.
And now they went into a situation where as though they.
Yeah, both of them locked up. My one son, he ran from placement out Old City in the mountains, and they certified him for that. But at first he went up Louisville, did 9 months, came home, and was still fighting that case as an adult, and they sent him upstate for a 1 of 4. So, you know, but you know, they good kids, man. They not bad kids, man. They just made some bad decisions in their life, man. And one thing about me, I try to tell them right from wrong, man, but I can't put all that on my shoulders, you know.
You know, I want to say something to you, man. You know, if I could, and Black probably want to chime in as well. You know, my thing is this. You know, I want to say, you know, sometimes we can't save everybody in every aspect, and sometimes you never know. You know, not every kid who commits crime or breaks law, you know, has a broken home. I want to say that, but a lot of the kids do. So in your situation, if your child wasn't raised that way, he decided to break law and go left. You know, it's really nothing you really can do about that, especially if you tried everything and you know, possibly to kind of keep them from that, and they went on ahead and did it, man. We still got to give you your flowers because you tried. A lot of people don't even try, but you tried, man.
And a lot of issues came from me and their mom too. Like me and her arguing all the time. She trying to put them against me and tear me down, tear my family down. You know what I'm saying? So that could be frustrating to a kid too. You know, so you gotta take all that in consideration.
For sure, man. But I thank you for calling in, bro, man. Appreciate you, man. I wish you and your family the best, man. Hopefully things work out for you and your son, man. And your sons, rather, man. So, you know, enjoy your night, bro.
Good looking, bro.
Tell us from the jails, man. Everybody get up out of here. I want to take a few more calls. It's 215-316-4492. That's 215-316-4492. Two 316-4492. Yo, call in today, y'all, so we can, you know, want to speak to y'all.
Good looking, bro.
Tell us from the jails who I'm speaking with.
My name is Tyrone from Street of Purpose.
You said Tyrone, we calling from?
Tyrone. I'm from Philadelphia, but
okay.
Street of Purpose is actually my school.
Okay. What's going on? How can we help you today, man?
I just want to first say I'm proud of y'all. I love y'all and respect.
Thank you, man.
And basically, I wanted to call for a fact of making it okay for men to have control of their emotions. But all men, you know, like literally. And I'm saying that to the point where, like, I was the same man that I didn't have full control of my emotions and I didn't understand my mental health. And all it came down to was my trauma. And basically, my brother shot me twice in my face and I forgave him for it. And it caused me to create a school where I teach emotional intelligence and basically for all men to try to come and stick together. And I pour positivity in every day. And I just wanted to tell, I'm sorry for your loss. And basically, y'all doing an amazing job of it.
Man,
like,
thanks.
Really, I like y'all consistent. And I'm proud of y'all.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man.
No problem. And basically, I wanted to call.
Tell us from the jail who we speaking with today.
Cheryl.
Hey, how you doing, Cheryl? How you doing today?
Oh, I was calling just when I was saying something about when you give somebody something, they give you everything. Because I befriended a guy who was in jail. Well, he's still in jail. And he didn't have anything. When I met him, I mean, they say he's looking at the wall. They call it the Arsenio wall. And since I befriended him, I helped him get on his feet like he's doing his thing. And he actually sends me money home from jail. And, you know, I also want to say I was locked up at one time myself. And it has taught me, listening to y'all, not to do dumb things. Because dumb things, you get dumb prizes. Like, I'm in my 50s now. And my record still ain't clear. You know, and all these years, I'm a mother, I'm a grandmother. And, you know, it hurts. You know, I want to adopt children. I can't even adopt a child. you know, from just doing bad things. But I just want to tell y'all, I appreciate y'all and keep it out there because y'all get a women, you know, the support to do the right thing as well.
For sure.
I
We want.
love y'all.
Oh, thank you. We love you too. So I want to thank you for supporting us, and man, I just want to say, just keep pushing, man. You know, and keep being a positive figure in your community and whatever you got going on. But we thank you for tuning in to Tales from the Jails. Enjoy your night.
All right, then. Y'all be blessed and safe.
Tales from the Jails. Tales from the Jails. Who we speaking with today?
My name's Gerald Jackson.
What's up, Gerald Jackson? How you doing, man? Where you calling from?
Philly.
What part of Philly you calling from?
North Philly.
All right, what's going on, man? How can we help you tonight, bro?
Well, I called in to lock in.
Okay, man. Well, thank you for supporting us, man. You know, any questions you got for myself or Black?
I don't got no question. I just want to let everybody know that it ain't worth getting in trouble though right now.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Cause guess what? I got in trouble. I was 18, 19. It's been trouble getting a job ever since. So they do follow your jacket. It ain't worth it.
Okay, man. Thanks for the message, man. Thanks for tuning in, man. We appreciate you, man. And enjoy your night, bro. Stay safe.
Nope.
Stay free.
No doubt.
Yeah. So my thing I was saying about Oskino and his son Muji is hold on of course let me finish what I got to say. But my thing what I want to say about Oskino, his son Muji, is that when Oskino was on the show, he cried and he spoke about his son losing one son and also another son going to prison for basically his life in prison. And he sat up here and he spoke about it if y'all watched the interview, from an emotional standpoint and how it affected him and so forth and so on. And you can feel the hurt to the point where he had me down there being emotional up here because I understand. And now I see them going through certain things, whatever the case may be. I just want to say that, you know, to Oskino and his son and the family out there, that they should hopefully they'll fix that. Because Oskino, that's my guy, man. You know, I talked to him today. But I want to say that, you know, people should be encouraging them to amend that situation because his son gonna need him more than ever. And people in jail need the support. We need each other. You know what I'm saying? You know, people can go through things and all types of things that go on in life in separation, separate paths. One person might be free, other person might be in jail, but you still gotta be there for that person at some point, you know, to help them, and especially when it's your child, you know. But you know, those is situations that happen. I just hope that people can mend that situation. And also, I don't think people should be supporting and pushing negativity in a situation where you have a guy who have Muji who's serving all this time in prison, and then you have his dad out here, you know, and people was like edging it on or increasing the beef because they are both good dudes. I spoke to Muji, you know, multiple times, and he's a good kid, you know. And I understand that how things can go, people can edge stuff on and say different things. So we just gotta continue to be positive and push stuff. I want to say one more thing too. You know, whenever somebody, you know, whenever you have things going on, you know, and you have good people around you, good people that support you, good people that want to see good for you, they're never going to try to do snake moves. If you got somebody around you that's doing snake moves, cut them off. You know what I'm saying? Cut them off. Because they're going to continue to be a snake. They can't change. They're always going to be in their mind state. And I don't care what nobody say about me. Nobody don't like me. You know, I'm gonna call it for what it is because I ain't no snake. You know, and you know, so anybody got a problem with, you know, what I'm saying. If you a snake, fix that. You know, but other than that, man, I want to preach positivity, preach us continue to build. You know, and like I said, I don't care what nobody think, how nobody feel about nothing. Because if somebody came to me and said something about me, about anybody that I love or care about, it might have been a problem. Seriously. It wouldn't have been no talking to me. Ain't no talking. You come to me about my peoples, because I ain't like that. So I want to say that, but I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Thank everybody for checking in with Tales from the Jails. You know, we got to stand up and be men out here. Stop being women. Be men. If you a man, you a man. Don't become no gossiping and whispering all this fake stuff. And yeah, I'm talking about it. Don't be doing that. It's fake. It's Tales from the Jails.